Lee-Rock is one of the most questionable pedal brands inside AliExpress. Is it only a scam? What's up, fellow budget tone chasers? We are back to talk about a pedal that became a sensation because of John Mayer's Continuum album, with its very characteristic blue side. But wait a second, are big guys like John Mayer using Chinese pedals? No. Of course we are talking about the original one, produced by Browne Amplification. This one here in the picture, which by the way, it's exactly the same visual that Lee-Rock copied on their Bet of the Protein, not even changing its name. So, it is an ethical alert here. If you do not want to support products like this to be disseminated, you can close the video and move to the next. But if you're interested in understanding what Lee-Rock is able to deliver behind those straight dressing copies, stick with me! The Protein is a dual drive pedal with a really simple operational display, featuring the ODR Nobels on the right side, the famous Nashville Tube Screamer Killer, and the Blues Breaker on the left side. It is important to understand that despite its basic configuration, both circuits are not purely one-to-one clones of their inspirational topologies. They have a little bit of a tweak, especially when it comes to the gain and drive after 12 o'clock, and stacked they sound simply unique. The Lee-Rock take on the Protein is honestly really well built, so well built that it really looks like a boutique pedal. For sure, it's not the same build quality as the Browne Protein, and I hope you get my point here. But even though, the quality of the Lee-Rock one is much superior than several other Chinese pedals on the same price range. This is what impresses me. The foot switches are both soft clicking type, knobs are pretty solid, and the painting on the case is gorgeous. In terms of controls, it's pretty straightforward. On the right side, the Noble style overdrive, level and drive, to adjust volume and compression levels, with the tone knob to EQ the final tone. On the left side, the standard level and gain from the Blues Breaker, also complemented with the tone EQ. Notice that the left side has considerably higher gain compared to the original Blues Breaker pedal, arriving close to the voicing of the Boss Blues Drive. When stacked, the magic happens. The pedal doesn't allow changing the direction of stacking, so it works with the standard logic from right to left, stacking the green side into the blue side. The blue side by itself has tons of headroom, as the circuit has a 9 to 18 volts conversion circuit built in. So it's highly recommended to keep the Protein as the last drive on your Cascade, as it receives stacking really well. So let's cut the chit chat and let's see how it sounds. These are some sound samples, starting by the blue side. Let's see how the green side behaves. Stacking both, this is what you get. a lot the sound of this pretty box. Of course, there's still a sour taste in my mouth by the fact that this is a nasty copy of the original Protein, but I can clearly tell you that I would never put my money on an original boutique one, especially when it comes to overdrives. I would better prefer to get a Tone City Nobel ODR mini clone and stack with the Joyo King of Kings, which by the way, could be an interesting option to you in case you also do not like the idea of buying this pedal. In terms of price ranges, you can get your Lerock Protein on the average price of $75. Yes, it's surprisingly cheap, even for the Lerock products, which tends to cost more because of the superior build quality. My conclusion? I don't know how sounds the original Protein, and probably I'll never have the opportunity to play in one. The only thing I can clearly tell you is, the sound you get with the Lerock pedal is a lot worth the money you spend on it. So, answering the question, is it only a scam? Not for who buys, but for the company which clearly had its trade dressing stolen, it is. Now, it is on your hands to decide if you want to support it or not. That is only my opinion, and now I want to know yours. As always, I would like to invite you to consider subscribing to the channel if this content was helpful to you somehow. You can click on the like button, as it is free, and it helps the channel to grow. More than that, you can also become a member of the channel, which is not free, but still super affordable. And as we do not believe in free lunch, by becoming a member you will get amazing benefits like anticipated and exclusive videos of reviews and DIYs without cuts, tone captures for your Tank G, and the best of the best, giveaway of amazing pedals, starting by the brand new release from IK Multimedia, the TONEX 1. To join the members club, you can use the QR code on the corner of your screen or clicking in join below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next. Keep on rocking!